everybody, it's Cathryn from In the Pink Designs, and today's project is the third project doing with the Easter basket bundle, and it is the third project in my 5-project kit. Alright, so the box itself measures 3.5 by 3 by 1/2. It opens in the back, and inside I have a camera that's a prism. I think I have one extra so I can open it up. It's got the safety pull away, and it just makes it kind of look like a kaleidoscope kind of thing when the kids look through it. So I thought this was a really cute little Easter. There's some with bunnies and some with chicks. Okay, what we need for this project is a piece of Balmy Blue that is 7.5 by 5.5. Some basic white for stamping. We need 2 pieces of the Easter Joy DSP that are 2 3/4 by 3 1/4. I cut the basket bottom and the scallop out of Balmy Blue, the grass out of Granny Apple Green, and the bow out of Lemon Lolly. Alright, so let me get my Simply Scored. And we're going to start on the 7.5 inch side. Score at 1/2, 3.5, 4, and 7. Then we're going to turn it to the 5 1/4 inch side and score at 1/2, 4, and 4.5. Now I already folded and burnished what I did, and we have 1 inch rectangles on these 3 sides, and then a 3/4 inch on the top. Yes, it's 3/4 inch up there. Right, and then this is what we're going to be doing. Okay, so it's a little bit small, but those of you who are getting the kit, it's all right. I'll do it for you. So go to the first score line, cut it to the first score line, and wedge a little bit off of each side of that square. Go to the second and third score line and cut it to the first score line, and then wedge that square. Go to that last score line, cut it to the first score line, and wedge up. Okay, now turn it so that that 3/4 inch strip is at the bottom. We're going to go to the second score line, cut it to the second score line, and take these 4 pieces off. Okay, then we're going to wedge up right here on this, the other side that we wedged. We're going to wedge up that side. Go to the next score line, cut it to the second score line, take off the rectangle and wedge the square. And go to that last score line, cut it to the second score line, take off the rectangle and wedge the square. Alright, and now we're going to round the corners of this top 3/4 inch flap. Alright, and that's what your cardstock should look like when you're done. Okay, we're going to put some tear and tape on what's left of this rectangle here with the wedges in it, and take the backing off. Alright, now this one we're going to flip over the side with the tape, and then fold this other side over to meet it. It's a little close, but it's still relatively easy to do. Right, this back flap here is our back, so make sure you put this flap down first. And that is your box. Okay, now we need our DSP. Okay, the two pieces that are 2 3/4 by 3 1/4, I'm going to put on the front and the back. And that's it for the DSP. Okay, so let's let that dry and we'll do our stamping. Okay, we're going to do, we need 2 of the chicks, 1 of the tulips, and 2 eggs. I'm going to use Tuxedo Black Ink. All right, and I'm going to cut these out. All right, we're going to be using light lemon lolly, dark daffodil delight, light and dark granny apple green, and light and dark bubble bath. All right, so let's start with the dark daffodil delight, and we're going to do the beaks on our chicks. Maybe just a little under their neck. Okay, and then the rest of the chick, I'm going to put, can't remember, light lemon lolly. All right. Now for the flower, I'm going to use dark granny apple green for the leaves and the stem. And then I'm going to do an outline with dark bubble bath. And then I'm going to fill the rest with light bubble bath. Okay. And then we need the egg, so I still need the dark bubble bath. And I'm just going to do the light granny apple green and light bubble bath or dark bubble bath, and we're going to just alternate. We're going to do the opposite on each egg. All right. Now we need our pieces of the basket, and I'm just going to clip off the rest of these handles and glue the scallop on top. Okay, then make it easier, I'm going to put some Wink of Stella on the scallop before I put the rest. All right, we'll put the bow on last. All right, I'm going to put one of the chicks about, oh no, I forgot the grass again, guys. It's right here though. Now we're going to put the grass on just below the top of the basket on the back. That would have been really terrible if I forgot to do it twice. Okay. It was a little lower. There we go. We're good now. All right, and now I'm going to put one of the chicks, just his feet, right below. And this is going to take a little while because I'm not taping this time. I'm just going to place them with glue just below the grass so it can latch on. Then I'm going to take the stem of the tulip and put it behind the chick. And there's a cold going around the house. I don't have it, but other people do. Okay, so that's that part. And then I'm going to put one of the eggs. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right here. Now, it's up to however you want to. I'm going to slant it. I'm going to put it right there. And then I'm going to put a little glue right here on this egg towards the bottom. And I'm going to kind of slant it the other way, but up, kind of straight up. Okay. And then we want a little bit of glue on the feet of this chick. And we're going to have it like he's coming up from behind the two eggs. All right. Now I'm going to bend these just a little. I didn't do the two this time. We made it a little bit easier. And I'm going to put this right there in the middle. Now we can put a little bit of Wink of Stella on the bow if you want to. Always just if you want to. All right. And oh, I did put some on the tulip too. Tulip petals are always a little bit beautiful, shiny. All right, and that's our embellishment. Okay, now we need our box, but first we're going to do our sentiment. So I'm going to be using the Happy Easter and some Balmy Blue ink. And I forgot to tell you, we're getting new ink pads. They're going to be the felt again, which is like a little more solid kind of felt. And this is, I think, foam. I'm not sure what this is. And they're going to be magnetic. So you don't have to do this. They're just going to clip closed like that. All right. Oh, now I close it. Okay, now I'm going to stamp on it. I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but I did. So now you know. All right. I'm just going to put this right there. Good. Okay, and I'm just going to try to trim it a little bit. I slanted the edges, but this time I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna keep them straight. Okay. All right. Make sure you have your back. And I'm going to put this pretty close to the bottom on the front. It's almost the exact width of the DSP. And then we need some dimensionals. And that's going to help us because some of these we could only secure by the feet and the tip of the stem. I'm going to put a dimensional on almost all of it so that it's nicely secure. And we're going to put this right above the sentiment. I just love that. Okay, and then I have a piece of the Gingham ribbon, Balmy Blue, and we're going to put it, well, first we'll put our little camera in there, then put our ribbon underneath and close that. And then we're going to tie a bow on the top. If you don't want to do this, you could just put the bow up in the corner. I'm going to give you over a foot of ribbon to do this, so whatever you want. Okay. Since it doesn't have to be tied, we don't have to worry about leaving a lot. Okay. Okay, and then for the final touch, I'm going to use some of these Easter Assortment embellishments, and I'm going to use the pink eggs. I'm going to put one there, one right there, and one up there. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you would like to have one of these 5 project kits. It's $30 plus shipping. All right. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.